Hey friend and welcome, my name is Matthew Harris and thank you so much for taking the time to check out this powerful video about an incredible movement that's exploding all throughout South Africa right now called Project Build It for Your Last Name. Whether you're sitting down by yourself watching this video or you're with a group of people, you're trying to work out what's this all about. My job is to get you caught up to speed on this incredible vision, the company that we've aligned ourselves with, the product line, and where you can see yourself in the next 12 to 18 months. Just as we get started though, I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. I actually grew up in the Eastern Cape in a small town called Butterworth, otherwise known as Gua, and moved to the United States in the year 2000. And if you're anything like me, you probably were given the same advice when it comes to becoming successful. Do three things, right? Go to school, get good grades, and get a good what? Get a good job, right? And that's what I did. And when I graduated, I had over $40,000 in debt in student loans. I had never even seen that kind of money in my life. But I'm in America and I'm thinking, you know what? This is the land of opportunity. This is where I'm going to become wealthy. And I went out and tried to find a job. And fortunately, I was able to do that. But quickly, my American dream started to turn into a nightmare. I was working 60, 70, 80 hours a week and could not even afford to pay back the debt that I had incurred from going to school. How many of you guys have found yourself in a situation where you're living paycheck to paycheck and it doesn't seem like the money is really enough to take care of your bills? And that's where I was. And then I showed up to work one day and the whole rug got pulled out from underneath my feet. They told me, Matthew, we can no longer afford to pay your salary. How many of you guys have ever known someone who's maybe lost their job? Maybe they've been downsized, right-sized, upside, whatever they're calling it nowadays, right? That's what happened to me. And it was something I was not prepared for. It completely messed up my American dream and turned it into a nightmare pretty quickly. I found myself with no income. Credit cards were maxed out. I was still in a lot of debt and I was completely frustrated with what I was finding myself in at that point. And I started looking around for an opportunity. Like many of you right now are looking at this opportunity and trying to see if this is what you've been looking for. I started praying for something that I could do that would help me really make not just more money, but also have the time freedom to enjoy it. See, when I was working 60, 70 hours a week, yes, I was making a paycheck every 2 weeks, but I had no time at all. Now that I had no job, I had no money, I had time, but I had no money. I was looking for a place where I could have both of those things. And chances are right now, you're finding yourself in a situation where you know that, listen, that job is good, that you have some money, but you want to go beyond that. You want to have more time for your family. You want to be able to travel more often. Maybe you want to drive a new dream car, or maybe you just want to be able to give more money back to your church or to charitable organizations. You know, just like I knew 5 years ago when all this happened to me, that there's something better that we've all been called to do with our lives. But we sometimes find ourselves settling for so much less, don't we? And so a friend of mine introduced me to this industry of network marketing, and I got started and it completely transformed my life. I've been able to travel all around the world, went from the doorstep of homelessness really to earning more in a month in my business than I used to earn on a yearly basis at my job. Completely transformed my life, but put me in a situation where I've been able to impact the lives of thousands of people all around the world. I'm so glad looking back on the challenges that I went through because it led me to the opportunities that completely transformed my life. So I don't know what you're going through right now, but what I do know is it's a blessing if you're willing to look for the opportunity. That's what you've been presented with right now. So fast forward to this moment. A friend of mine reached out to me and told me about Project Build It for Your Last Name. And that's what we decided to launch into South Africa for several different reasons. For me, I looked at my family and I noticed that my grandmother, who passed away at age 92, grew up in Cape Town, only went to grade 2 in her education, raised 9 beautiful children. She transformed the lives of our entire family. She was the rock of our family. And for you, maybe there's someone in your family that maybe transformed the future of your family. Or maybe your family right now is looking for a victor, someone to step up and be the change maker. Maybe your family's going through some stuff right now. Maybe you're going through some things right now. And you know that you want to step up and build something special for your last name, to build a legacy that you can pass on to your children, to be the person that your grandchildren perhaps look back and say, man, this guy became a millionaire. And now today we no longer have to worry about money. I no longer have to deal with worrying about school fees. I have what I need to be able to live my life. Or maybe you feel like you're called to go off and do more with your life, but you've been trapped in that 9-to-5 job and you're looking for a way to make more time and to be able to have the money to enjoy it at the same time. And that's what we're so excited about right now with Project Build It for Your Last Name, of empowering people, not just in South Africa, but all around the world, with not just a vision, but an incredible vehicle to help you accomplish your dreams and your goals. So no matter what your goals and your vision for your life are, you need a vehicle to get you from point A to point B. Does that make sense? And so what we did is we looked for the best opportunity that we could find on the planet today to help average people with above average dreams, goals, and ambitions to get to those dreams and to those goals. And that's what we found with Total Life Changes. That's the company that we've decided to partner up with and are launching in South Africa right now. I love the name, Total Life Change. We're talking about a complete change in your life, whether it's from a financial perspective, you're looking to make more money, and for a lot of people really to completely transform their health as well. So let me tell you a little bit about our company. First off, we're started by a gentleman named Jack Fallon. He actually started the company in his basement. And here's what's amazing about that. Anything that was big was once small. And so imagine starting a company in your basement with this dream of impacting millions of people all around the world. That's exactly what Mr. Fallon did 17 years ago when he launched TLC. Now we've grown to be a dynamic company all around the world doing business in over 150 different countries. We have 8 offices all around the world. We're actually completely debt-free, doing around $100 million every single year. And guys, we're on top of the fact that it's a rock-solid company. What I'm most excited about is the future. We're building on an incredible foundation, so you can go to sleep at night knowing that you've partnered with a company that not only does exactly what it says it's going to do, but it's committed to helping you and the people that you introduce to this incredible product line and company, as well as vision, transform their lives. So let's talk a little bit about our products. In South Africa, one of the things that we found is that people are looking for a way to not only live healthier, but to lose weight. Think about it for a moment. Who do you know right now who could lose an extra 5 kilograms, 10 kilograms, 20 kilograms, and is looking for a way to do that in a safe and natural way, right? Pretty much all of us know someone like that. And that's why we're so excited about our IASO tea that's launching in South Africa right now. Think about all the people you know who drink tea on a regular basis. I mean, we've got tea time built into our regular schedule. Anyway, what if I told you that there was a way for you to lose up to 5 kilograms your first 10 days just drinking our IASO tea? So let me tell you about how it works. First off, it's a detox tea. So even if you're not looking to lose weight right now, the thing about our bodies is that they process a lot of different types of food every day, and a lot of bad things get clogged up inside of our bodies. And so you need to do a detox to help you cleanse out any impurities. Anytime you're looking to take your fitness level to the next level, what you need to start with, a lot of times personal trainers will even tell you this, is to start with a detox. And that will remove all the toxins and some of the parasites that find their way into our systems. It's a gentle process when you use our tea, but one of the great results from it is you actually lose weight. The stories that we're seeing from all around the world are absolutely mind-blowing. I've had a chance to actually talk with some of them. For example, Shannon Adams lost 14 kilograms in 35 days. Rodney Allen, just by drinking the IASO tea, 16 kilograms completely released. And when I say released, we don't mean losing the weight, because that means you're going to find it again one day. We mean releasing it so that you never pick it up again. What's so powerful is so many of our customers and independent business owners with our company are actually continuing to maintain their weight loss success stories. All right, so it's not some yo-yo experience where they're going up and down with their weight. Now, one of the beautiful things about this product is that it's all natural. It's completely safe. It actually has no caffeine in it as well. And I actually really like and enjoy the taste. Now, the beautiful thing about our business is that we actually don't take our products to big advertising companies like a lot of other companies do. Think about it this way. We could go off there and get a bunch of billboards and radio advertising and all that kind of stuff, but how many of us actually pay really any kind of attention to the ads that we see every single day, right? You pass by these big ads going to your job every single day, but how many times do you actually pay attention to what they're saying? You're listening to the radio on your way to work, and some ad comes in, you change the station, don't you? You get on TV, you're trying to watch some television, next thing you know, there's another ad that pops up. You change the station, right? That's what we're doing as human beings. Right now, the average attention span for human beings all across the world is less than 8 seconds. And so big companies are trying harder and harder and harder to get our attention because we have so little of it to give. But you know what? The number one way to get an idea or a product all around the world is through word of mouth advertising. And so the genius in Total Life Changes and the project Build It for Your Last Name is that we're empowering people who are excited about the products and get excited enough to share them with other people, because we actually share with that advertising revenue with you. So instead of taking hundreds of millions of dollars towards big advertising agencies, we put that in the pockets of people like you and me who just get excited enough about these products and this vision to share them with other people. It's called network marketing. And here's the thing, you're already involved in network marketing. Because chances are, last week you might have seen a movie that you enjoyed and you posted on Facebook about it, right? But did that movie theater send you a check saying, hey, thank you so much for referring your friends? Or maybe there's a restaurant that you enjoyed that you had really good service and you told all of your people about it and they maybe went to go get some of that food. Did the restaurant send you a check? No, right? They're excited that you sent customers their way, but not excited enough to pay you. And that's why this is exploding so quickly, not just in South Africa, but around the world, because as people get results on these products, guess what? You become a walking billboard and people want to know, how did you lose the weight that you lost? How did you get in better shape? You say you've got so much more energy. Man, how do I become more like you? And by simply introducing them to this incredible product, they go online and purchase the product from your website. The company ships it directly to their door on your behalf, and then they will actually pay you for that referral. Not just for that first purchase, but guess what? As they drink the tea, they run out of tea and they have to do it. They have to order more. And so every single time that person that you referred continues to order products from Total Life Changes, you continue to get paid. So let's talk about money, all right? And sometimes when you talk about money, people can get a little iffy. They say, money's the root of all evil and money's not that big of a deal, all this kind of stuff. Guys, listen, money is like oxygen, right? You need it to live in this world. If money wasn't important, you wouldn't be spending 40, 50, 60 hours a week at your job away from things that you'd probably rather be doing. Now, if you like your job and it's taking care of your family, I have nothing bad to say about jobs. I'm just up on opportunity. My vision is to help empower you, to put you in a position where you can actually become job optional if that's what you want to be. For some people, they hate what they do for a living. They're looking for ways to really live what their life's purpose is meant to be. And they want to call in well, right? Many of us are very familiar with the idea of calling in sick, right? Maybe want some extra times you call in sick, all right? Sick, sick, sick. But what about the concept of calling in well? This is how the conversation would go. Let's say you've built up your Total Life Changes business here with Project Build It for your last name to the point where you've replaced your job income. And you call it one day and you call your boss. You don't even call them boss. You just call them by their first name, right? Whatever it may be. Let's say it's John. Hey, John, well, I'm not coming in anymore, right? Or maybe you just want to make some part-time money to supplement the job that you have now. Or maybe some of you go-getters out there, really want to go out there and create massive wealth for you and for your family. Either way, in Total Life Changes, we have people who have done all three of those things and more. We have people that are making some extra money on a weekly basis to people that are making millions of dollars on an annual basis. Now, the beautiful thing about our compensation plan is it's simple. There's 5 ways that we get paid, and they're all incredibly powerful. Number 1 is what happens when you actually enroll a new customer on your website. Here's what's so beautiful about this. Compare this to any other company out there, and I've never seen a compensation plan this aggressive. Just by going off and enrolling customers, people who are just purchasing product for your website, the company will actually pay you a 50% commission of whatever product they purchase. So let's say that they go on your website, they buy $100 worth of product. The company will actually pay you $50 as your commission. Let's say that they go off there and buy $40 plus a product. The company will pay you $20, whatever, 50% all the way across the board and all around the world where we ship product to, you will continue to make that commission. Now, that's not just on the first time, that's on the second time, the third time, and as long as they continue to order product through your website, you will continue to earn a 50% commission. It's absolutely amazing. We have people right now that have built a full-time and even a 6-figure income from home just retailing our incredible product. The second way that we get paid is actually our fast start bonuses. Now think about this. As you're out there talking to people about this product, you're transforming your health as well. You're going to run across some people that want to also make some money, aren't you? Think about the people you know right now who may be sick and tired of being sick and tired. They're looking for an opportunity. They're looking for a business. Maybe they're already in business and they're looking to expand their portfolio of businesses. Introduce them to this incredible project, Build It for Your Last Name. Get them started as an independent business owner with us in Total Life Changes. When they enroll, they're actually going to purchase product for them to use and to sample out. And the company will also pay you a 50% commission. It's outstanding. The third way that we get paid is actually called the hybrid binary. This is really the wealth generating income in our business. This is the residual income that you work hard one time for and get paid over and over and over and over and over again. So for most people, they're used to working really hard at getting paid for the work that they've done, right? You work 2 weeks, you get a paycheck for those 2 weeks. What if I could show you a way that you could work hard now and get paid for not just the time that you put in now, but month after month after month after month, year after year after year. That's how celebrities get paid. Your favorite rock stars, your favorite musicians, they have access to residual income, and it's completely transformational. Here's what I'll tell you. If you really understood the power of residual income, you would run through a brick wall to get it, because it means you can have time back. You can have your life back to spend with your family, to do the things that you are supposed to do with your life instead of trading time for money anymore. Now, it takes some time to build, but it's absolutely worth it. Here's how this works. You're going to build two teams in your Total Life Changes business. One on the left, one on the right. You're going to introduce two people. And every single person that you introduce to the business is going to get placed underneath those two people. As you build these organizations, the computer system tracks the sales and will pay you a percentage on that total volume. So what we focus on is helping people introduce two people. So I like to say, listen, do you know two people who like you? Right? If you have to think about it, maybe your mom, maybe your dad, right? But just two people. If you can introduce two people to this incredible system, we can help them duplicate the same process. 2 becomes 4. 4 can go off and become 8. 8 can become 16. We take this process down several different levels. It can turn into thousands of people. Just to give you an idea, though, of course, this takes some time. But let's say you had over a couple thousand people that are just focused on introducing 2 people, and it took you 18 months to do this. If you were able to do that with our compensation plan, you'd actually be able to earn every single week a residual commission check over $10,000 for the week if everybody just did the minimum requirement to keep their commission check active, which is to order 40 points of product. Absolutely incredible. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, that's good money, but it's not going to pay all of my bills, right? $10,000 a week, it sounds good. But and of course, that's just a basic scenario. Not everything works out exactly according to the model. But let's say you messed it up by half, $5,000 a week in residual income. How would that do? Would that maybe help you change the neighborhood that you're living in? Maybe the car that you're driving, right? Maybe you'd have a little bit of a different kind of travel experience. You maybe fly first class, right? Now, what if you messed it up by another 50%? That's still $2,500 a week. My friends, by messing up the model I just shared with you, by messing it up almost completely, you could still be in a position where you're getting paid over and over and over again for the work you did one time. The fourth way that we get paid is actually my absolute favorite. This is called our check match component. And this is where you get to be what we call a talent scout. Now, as you're building your organization, you're going to run across some go-getters. You probably know some people that you're thinking of right now that when they see this, they would just absolutely crush it, right? Now, you want to introduce them because not only are you going to be able to help them succeed financially, help them transform their health, but you also get a 50% check match on their binary commissions. 50%. It's not taken out of their check, but it's paid in addition to your bonuses. So you have a vested interest in helping them succeed, just like the person who invited you to this incredible business has a vested interest in helping you make as much money as possible because they're check matched to you. So here's how this works. Let's say that this week you go off there and you help your friend make $1,000 in residual income in our hybrid bonus compensation structure, all right? Now, that means your check match would be $500. Let's say you help them make $2,000. 50% of that is $1,000 for you, in addition to everything else we just talked about. And that's not it. They're also going to go up there and build a team. And as they introduce people, you're also going to have the opportunity to get check matched to those people as well. Starts at 10% all the way up to 50%. So the question here then comes, how many people would you introduce to this business? How fast? And how many people would you want to help become successful? How fast? That's why we're so motivated to help as many people transform their lives, because by helping other people get what they want, guess what? We all get what it is that we want. The fifth way that we get paid is actually our lifestyle bonus. This kicks into when you hit the level of national director. Now, there's plenty of other companies that have something similar to this. It's kind of like a car program where they may pay for you and tell you you've got to drive a certain type of car, all right? But Jack Fallon, our CEO, said, listen, we're not going to tell you what to do with this bonus money. You go out there and you do what you want with it. It's a $1,500 bonus. It's paid on a monthly basis. So if you want to pay off some student loan debt, if you want to pay off your mortgage, if you want to buy a new car, if you want to travel more, if you want to put money in the bank, you can do whatever you want with this $1,500 bonus as a lifestyle perk. So as we talked about how to get paid, the next step really comes down to choosing how you're going to get started. And then we start off this conversation by saying, listen, we have a mission of helping empower people to build a legacy for their last name, to be the person in their family that generations to come will look back and say, man, thank you. I'm so grateful that that person started that Total Life Changes business because it completely changed our family tree. And if you're looking to build an income with us, then absolutely we're going to help you and we'll show you exactly what to do to get started. Now there's also some of you watching this and say, you know what? I've got all the money in the world. I'm not worried about making some extra money. I just want to get to lose some extra weight. I want to really just take care of my body. So I'm going to become a customer. And that's fantastic as well. So you can become a customer today, or you can become an independent business owner as well. We have two different options. You choose what makes the most sense for you. Now, if you're looking at getting started in the business, here's one of the things that I will tell you. We are growing at an incredibly fast rate in South Africa right now. And remember, I mentioned we only have 2 teams. I have 2 teams. The person who introduced you has 2 teams. But guess what? We all know a whole lot more people than just 2 people, right? So where does the 3rd person that we introduced go? And the 4th person and the 5th person, where do they go? They go underneath those first 2 people that got started. And as you're watching this, you're actually some of the first people in the entire country of South Africa to actually hear about Project Build It for your last name. In a couple of months, in a couple of years, whereas we put thousands upon thousands and tens of thousands of people into this organization and helping us spread this incredible message of building it for your last name. Well, here's my question for you. Would you rather get started once the masses have found out about it, once there's already tens of thousands of people sharing these products, getting transformational stories in the business and on the product, or would you rather have those people fall underneath you? So you can take whatever time you want to figure out where you want to end up. But to me, I said, I want to come in at the top. I want to be at the beginning and benefit potentially from the work for people that I haven't even introduced, which is the opportunity that you have. So if you see the vision, if you had dreams and goals for yourself that you want to turn into a reality for you, then I would say grab hold of the person that invited you, get signed up immediately, lock in your position. Once you get started in the business, here's what you're going to realize. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself, because we have a vested interest in helping you become successful. Is that fair enough? And so we've put together a world-class training platform to help you know exactly what you need to do to become successful. We're going to walk you through step by step how to make an extra $500 a week, $500 a month, $500 a day, and beyond. Whatever your goals are, we're going to show you by helping you do it. Because of this training platform, we've been able to transform the lives of thousands of people all around the world, and it's happening right now in South Africa as well. You don't have to worry about trying to figure things out. We're going to show you step by step. You're going to have the opportunity to learn from millionaires in this business how to create financial independence, just like they have done as well. So whether you're looking to get started as a customer and transform your health with our incredible products, or you're saying, you know what, I already know that people are going to want to find out more about these products, I might as well become an independent business owner and make some extra money doing it. Get with a person who invited you to see this information. Get signed up immediately. Plug into our training system, and I cannot wait to help applaud and recognize your success as an incredible leader who became the person who built it for their last name. Until we talk again, my challenge to all of us is that we dream and then find a way. God bless.